Hi, Linda Bowney here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It is Tuesday and Fancy Fold. I'm going to do a fancy fold similar to a card that I had done a couple weeks ago. I believed I used it with the Darling Details, but today we're going to have a little bit of a spin on it. I am using the Nested Essential Dies. These are the nested labels that have different sizes that coordinate together. I've already taken the basic white and have stamped on the Courage and Faith stamp set with the Lost Lagoon ink. And what we're going to do next is we're going to create our card. Now I have a piece of the Lost Lagoon. This is a standard 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock, and we are just going to score that. We're going to put on a piece of the Inked Botanicals, and I'm just going to add adhesive around the outside edge of this, because what we're going to do is we're going to cut the center out. Again, very similar to the card I shared a couple weeks ago, but it's got a new spin to it. So we have that. We're going to lay that label down on the front. I'm going to add some painter's tape, and we are going to take it over to the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine and cut that out. And you're going to get two separate pieces cut out of that center, the cardstock and the Designer Series paper. And we are going to use that for the inside of our card because we did not put adhesive, remember, in the middle. So we're going to pull that apart like so. Even though it's painter's tape, I have used this painter's tape several times, you want to be careful and not to pull it off too fast so that it rips your paper. So we've got this. Let's go ahead and get rid of that platform. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a piece of basic white cardstock. This measures 5.25 by 8. I have scored it at the 4, and I also scored it at the 2. So I've got the Z fold. So this is a little bit different than what I had shared before. I had just put another card in the inside. This time it's kind of bent back on itself. So we're going to add that in here. We're going to bring in our personal trimmer. Now I'm going to take the Designer Series paper, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball. Looks like I got a little bit too much adhesive on the one side. That's why you need to be careful. Just kind of brush that off. We're going to cut this in the middle or thereabouts in the middle. And we're going to take those two pieces and put them on the inside of our card just to give it the same color theme all the way through. So line that up right along there. And this one over here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to close that accordion fold up like so. We're going to take our die cut and we're going to add adhesive on the one side. I'm going to bring in my adhesive eraser. I did add too much adhesive. Wish we still had these. I think you can buy them online, but it's a good way to get rid of adhesive if you put too much adhesive on your card like I did. And now we're just going to add adhesive to this. Close our card back up and just lay it right in the same place that we die cut. And then we're going to bring in our stamped image, add some dimensionals. Again, need to watch, I'm doing the wrong thing. No, it doesn't matter because this is going to be solid. We're going to add the dimensionals to the front of our card like so. To pop it up through. I don't know if you can see it well in the video, but I did take Wink of Stella and add it to the leaves on that. Again, this is from the Courage and Faith stamp set. So when we open it, we have a card like so. And stands up like that. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.